back out to the van. I just got this I got this from Amazon, of course. I've got some eyelet type 12 volt female receptacles, a couple of them here, female sockets. And I'm going to use that to simplify my wiring a bit. I'm not sure, I think I've shown this in many videos. Most of my wiring is on the opposite side, on the driver's, toward the driver compartment. You know, I have that solid partition, which I did for stealth reasons. There's no door there. This van is just really not set up to make it easily accessible with a door. It's a standard van, so it's too doggone short, you know, to just comfortably go from the front to the back. So let me get back, let me get in here real fast. It does look, I did basically this video for two reasons. I'm going to talk about something, of course, and I'm also want to make sure that people know it doesn't look as bad as it was a while back. I've still got some stuff to offload, etc., but getting my wiring together. But I've gotten quite a bit of the stuff off the floor yet, and then the stuff that's remaining on the floor I'm going to be putting in one of my little containers. I just bought another container under here for my bed, so I'm going to be doing that in the near future. Any case, I'm not sure whether I'm going to mount this. See, I bought this because I need some more direct connections that are going to be consistently 12 volt. The thing about splitters on 12 volts is it's not going to work on a refrigerator. A refrigerator needs a tolerance that's so close to 12 volts that a splitter is just not going to do it. So these have to be wired directly to the patch panel, or a wire coming from the patch panel to each one of these. So my plan is to take this and put another patch panel right, this blue C fuse block. I'm calling it a patch panel, but this fuse block. In fact, I just ordered a buttload of 15 volt fuses, since that's all I'm using in these panels. In these fuse blocks. That's all I've got on the other side. And I'm going to talk to something about building a van, or in my case, restoring a van or redesigning a van. And I thought it was cleaner than this over here. I still got some large things to go. I got to move a toolbox underneath my bed, etc. I'm not going to show that. Anyway, I'm going to put this patch panel up over here as a bare spot over here, or perhaps somewhere in the vicinity of this, the end box of all of my batteries. See, there's 4 here, and there's 4 here. I'm sorry, there's 3 here, and there's 4 on the other side to make my total of 7 155 amp hour AGM batteries. I would love for these to be lithium. They're just too expensive to replace these with lithium batteries, because lithium, you can go more deep cycle, but it would take maybe 4 lithium batteries. Add $4,000. That's a big chunk of change right now. Maybe not in the future, because I'm going to get another van. If I get another van, I probably will go lithium, because I'll have more money. Because I'm going to use a little bit of my retirement to get a really good van. And it's going to be my home until the good Lord calls me home, or they put me in a home. Anyway, so that's basically all I want to say. Basically, what I'm going to say right now is, God, I've still got a lot of junk to get out of here, and I've got clothes to wash. Doing a van is just a lot more difficult and time consuming now, and I'm not complaining about the reasons, but it's just the facts. And if you are working on your van, if you depend a lot on Amazon, I have not been in a retail store since the beginning of this pandemic craziness. I just buy everything off of Amazon, so that means that there's a delay now in shipping, and I don't really mind the delay, because if they are taking care of their people and making sure their health is all right, I don't mind something taking a week that would have taken a day. But it just means I can't really work on a time schedule. So I ordered that ice cold refrigerator, and it took about 5 days to get here. I ordered a microwave, which should be in tomorrow. Now, those big things, that's normal. But now for the small things, I ordered some 15-amp fuses, which I could go by a auto supply store and get. But I'm not going to. It's not that important to get it in that timely a fashion. So basically, you know, the little things are now taking a week to 2 weeks to do, and it's just changing the way I do things. So I look at the time, because I think this is supposed to be in by May the 11th, and it's currently May 2nd, May 3rd, somewhere in there. I think it's May 2nd. Probably May 3rd. May 3rd. Anyway, so it's going to be 8 days to get here. And in the old days, that would have been 48 hours at most. So if that was a deal breaker for me, it's just going to cause issues. So I just want to give you a quick reality check that building things, if you're using Amazon, it's going to be more difficult. Now, you can still slap on your mask and run down and get to the retail stores, but I didn't go to retail stores much when I was, with the exception of Walmart, because I was parked in the parking lot sometimes. When there was no pandemic, I'm just not a big person for stores. I like to look up, find out what I want, order it, and get it out of the way, and not make any special effort to run around town looking for things. Thank God that happened right now, because I've always been that way, but I had a mom that loved to shop, so I got things because I ran along with her, and she drugged my dad too, so that's how we purchased things back in the day. In any case, I want to give you a quick rundown. Like I said, I'm just cleaning out and getting rid of things, and I hate to be forced to get rid of things I can use, but you know, you've got to either get rid of or sell things you can use, and sell things that are more difficult. Contributing them is better, but not contributions, or I don't know how that works anymore. Anyway, but so I keep doing the contribute things, and then if I contribute some things I think somebody would need, I'm just going to, you know, put an extra couple of dollars in the and send them some money, send them some contribution. Anyway, I'll give you a quick rundown. I have put these big sleeves on a lot of these to cover some of the complexity of my cables. And people are complaining, saying, you got some of your panels blocked. These are 50-watt panels. These are fine, and you know, I got 160, 100-watt panels. I think one of these is 120-watt panels. So if I block a little bit of a panel, of a 50-watt panel, it's not a big deal. I try to keep all my large panels open so it can be get a good amount of sun, and I get some sun off my small panels. And I am making special efforts to making those small panels as revealed as possible, but I'm just not going to sweat it, because I've got 2,000 watts of solar on this thing, so if it only reads 14 to 1,700, I'm still doing real well. In fact, I've got these two 50-watt panels here blocked, like I've said before. Anyway, that's all I've got. I want to tell you about that. Just schedule has to change. You have to get more of a Zen attitude. Just let things come as they come. And I'm going to show you the inside of my van really good. Right now, I got to crawl back in here, and I've got to clean up and throw more things away. And then I'll show you when it gets a little bit closer to habitable and sanitary. Talk to you later.